Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Speak Podcast. Speak stands for Special People Encouraging a Kid. I am your host, Barisha Bree, for this podcast, and I am so excited to be back with you. I hope that you are. I hope that you're ready to just receive some more encouraging words. But before we get into it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and to share. Share with your peers, share with your classmates, share with your teachers. Share with a coach on the field, share with your parents, share with a bus driver, share with somebody that Speak Podcast is here. And don't forget, Speak stands for Special People Encouraging a Kid, someone who has experienced trauma, bullying, suicidal ideations or considerations, even attempts, and to know that you can call the suicide hotline, the National Crisis Suicide Prevention Hotline. I think I always say it backwards, but you get it, by texting 988. And someone is there to help you, to talk with you, to encourage you to live and to live again. And that's what we're all about. We want you to speak up, to speak out, to speak from within so that you can live and live again. So let's dive on into it. This episode may come off a little bit as what? Failure? You want me to embrace failure. Yes. Not just what I want you to do, but I want you to think about it as something that we all are going to do. We are going to fail at some point in our life. What happens with the failure is what matters. So I want to talk to you about even breaking it down to just each letter and just abbreviating failure. What failure really looks like, what it stands for. Failure, in my opinion, and I hope it helps you look at it this way, is the first attempt in knowing that you are enough. Failure, Failure, failure first. A, attempt. I, in. You, the letter U. R, the letter R. Enough. I think I probably misspelled failure, Fail. You all help me. Learning. The L is for learning. Failure, Failure. First attempt in learning, you are enough. So we're going to go through life. You're going to go through life failing. You're in school. You may fail a test. You may fail in a relationship. The relationship didn't go well. Your best friend is upset with you. You fail calling them back or returning a phone call. You failed on a quiz. You failed on a book report. Whatever it is, you're going to experience failure. I'm sorry. I don't like it either. I don't like it when things don't go right and I fail. And I've had many tests in my life trying to pass my LPC license exam. And boy, it hurt, it's disappointing, it's embarrassing, but embarrassing to who? Who cares? I do. We all are going to fail in life, but know that you can embrace it. You can welcome failure. When you know that you're going to fail in life, you can walk in it, embracing it, knowing that, hey, this will happen. But when it happens, I can do this. I can overcome this. I can work harder. I can study a little bit longer. I can talk to someone about it. I can tell them, hey, you all helped me. I failed in this. And now I want to do whatever I can to learn how to do it first. Also, knowing that if that person walks away from you, the peers don't want you in their group anymore, knowing that, hey, I am enough. It's the first attempt in learning you are enough. So go through it, embrace it with love, with caution, of course, but knowing that you are enough and you will get through this. So, hey, when we look at challenges in our lives, and it's going to happen, we're going to mess up. We're going to have different problems to happen in our lives. You're facing one now. Yes, you, and you. I know it. I am too. How can we face it? How can we go through the challenge? How can we go through the failure and know, hey, I'm not in this alone. Hey, this happened to me. I can learn the L in failure. I can learn that it's okay, that I am enough. You are. Don't forget that. So talk to your friends and letting them know when someone comes to you, if you're an athlete and you're on the field, on the court, or wherever you are in your sport, and you fail, you fumble the ball, or you fail, you drop the ball, or you fail to show up in the best way that you can for your team, it's okay. Have that moment. Have that moment to speak to yourself, to others telling you, okay, hey, you messed up on this. It's going to hurt. It's going to sting a little bit because you want to show up doing your best. But always remember, that's the opportune time for you to learn that you're still enough. And it's okay to fail. So again, I said it at the beginning, you may not want to embrace this. This may sound weird. How do you embrace failure? You can. You can embrace it by knowing you're going to fail in life. It's inevitable. It's going to happen. But you can pick up the pieces from that. You can continue to, you can shift it. You can learn from it. You can rewrite the story. You can do whatever you need to do to live again. So that's something that we want to encourage you here at Speak. We're all going to fail in life, and it may sound like that I'm repeating myself and being repetitive. I am, because I really want you to hear us, and to know that we're only wanting to encourage you. And this is something that you can just add to your resources, add to the toolbox that you've been, adding and creating since following and listening to the Speak podcast, is that you are going to fail. But failure stands for first attempt in learning you are enough. This is Speak Podcast, special people encouraging a kid to live again, to speak up, to speak out, to speak from within.